أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
لا تجعل مع الله إلها آخر. Don't set up with Allah any other God. فَتَقُدَ مَذْمُومًا مَخْزُولًا, that you will have to sit despised and forsaken. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And your Lord has decided that you should not worship anybody except Him. وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And be kind to your parents. Now these ayat, we shall not be able to finish them, complete them, but they are actually the Quranic version of the 10 commandments of Torah. This is the hadith of Hazrat Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma, that these ayat, 18 ayat, of these sections, section 3 and 4 of Surah Bani Israel, they are the Quranic version of the 10 commandments of Torah. Commandment number 1, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ. Your Lord has decreed and decided once for all, don't worship anybody else except Allah. Number 2, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Be gentle and respectful and kind to your parents. إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِنْدَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا. If one of your parents, father or mother, or both of them, reach the age of old age, then don't even say any disrespectful word to them. فَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. Not saying any disrespectful word. وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا. Don't shout at them. وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. And you should say to them, talk to them in a very respectful manner. وَاخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ مِنَ الرَّحْمَةِ. And lower down your arms and shoulders before them, out of mercy. وَقُرْ. And pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَقُلْ رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا. Oh my Lord, have mercy upon them, my parents, my father and mother, just as they brought me up when I was a very small infant. I was dependent upon them. They brought me up. I cannot give them the reward of, the good that they did to me. Only I can pray to you. You please reward them. وَقُلْ رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا. رَبُّكُمْ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا فِي نُفُوسِكُمْ. Your Lord very well knows what is in your hearts. إِن تَكُونُوا صَالِحِينَ. If you are pious and good intentioned, فَإِنَّهُ كَانَ لِلْأَوَّابِينَ غَفُورًا. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is forgiving for those who turn to Him. وَآتِ ذَا الْقُرْبَى حَقَّهُ. And give to your relatives, kith and kin, their right. It's a right on you to support them, help them if they are needy. وَآتِ ذَا الْقُرْبَى حَقَّهُ وَالْمِسْكِينَ. And the needy, وَابْنَ السَّبِيلِ, and the wayfarer, traveler. وَلَا تُبَذِّرْ تَبْذِيرًا. And don't squander away your wealth in squandering. إِنَّ الْمُبَذِّرِينَ كَانُوا إِخْوَانَ الشَّيَاطِينَ. These squanderers of their money, they are the brothers of Satans. وَكَانَ الشَّيْطَانُ لِرَبِّهِ كَفُورًا. And verily, the Satan was very ungrateful to his Lord. وَإِمَّا تُعْرِضَنَّ عَنْهُمْ ابْتِغَاءَ رَحْمَةٍ مِّن رَّبِّكَ تَرْجُوهَا فَقُل لَّهُمْ قَوْلًا مَيْسُورًا. And if you have to turn away from them while they are asking for some help, and you can't offer any help because you are yourself waiting for the mercy of Allah, that Allah may give you. You are also in need at that time. You can't help them. But then you must say to them gentle words. Don't say some harsh words to them. Apologize. Brother, at this time, it's impossible for me to help you. That way. Not that you are harsh to them. وَإِمَّا تُعْرِضَنَّ عَنْهُمْ ابْتِغَاءَ رَحْمَةٍ مِّن رَّبِّكَ تَرْجُوهَا فَقُل لَّهُمْ قَوْلًا مَيْسُورًا وَلَا تَجْعَلْ يَدَكَ مَغْلُولَةً إِلَىٰ عُنُقِكَ. And don't make your hand change to your neck. This is actually This denotes miserliness. Your hand is tied here. It cannot give anything to anybody. So this is the miserliness. وَلَا تَجَلْ يَدَكَ مَغْلُولَةً إِلَىٰ عُنُقِكَ وَلَا تَبْسُطْهَا كُلَّ الْبَسْطِ. And in the same way, don't outspread it totally, open. You are spending and spending and spending and not seeing to your own needs. So that is also an extreme phenomenon which is not required. وَلَا تَجَلْ يَدَكَ مَغْلُولَةً إِلَىٰ عُنُقِكَ وَلَا تَبْسُطْهَا كُلَّ الْبَسْطِ فَتَقْعُدَ مَلُومًا مَحْسُورًا. Maybe if you continue in that way, then you will have to sit down reproached and maybe in severe poverty. إِنَّ رَبَّكَ يَبْسُطُ الرِّزْقَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ وَيَقْدِرُ. Verily, your Lord, He widens the risk and the provisions for whomsoever He likes among His bondsmen, and He straightens them also. Less, to some more, to some less. And this is the decision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِنَّهُ كَانَ بِعِبَادِهِ خَبِيرًا بَصِيرًا. He, with His bondsmen, His servants, He is all knowing, all seeing, and aware of everything. وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَوْلَادَكُمْ خَشْيَةَ إِمْلَاقٍ. And don't kill or murder your offsprings for fear of poverty. نَحْنُ نَرْزُقُهُمْ وَإِيَّاكُمْ. We shall feed them and also you. We are feeding you. Don't think you are feeding yourself. We are providing for you. We shall provide for you and for them also. إِنَّ قَتْلَهُمْ كَانَ خِطًا كَبِيرًا. Surely, killing the offspring was a very great sin. وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الزِّنَا. And don't approach adultery. إِنَّهُ كَانَ فَاحِشَةً وَسَاءَ سَبِيلًا. This adultery is definitely a big indecency and an evil way. وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا النَّفْسَ الَّتِي حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ إِلَّا بِالْحَقِّ. And don't kill the human life which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has declared to be respectful, except with law. When law requires, when somebody has killed someone, well, in punishment his life can be taken, and so on and so forth. وَمَنْ قُتِلَ مَظْلُومًا. And whosoever is killed without any fault of his, فَقَدْ جَعَلْنَا لِوَلِيِّهِ. So we have given the authority to his heir that he can kill the killer. فَلَا يُسْرِفْ فِي الْقَتْلِ. But in taking that revenge and qisas, he should not exceed the limits. إِنَّهُ كَانَ مَنْصُورًا. He will be helped. This society will help that person whose father or brother has been killed by somebody to take the revenge from the person who has killed. إِنَّهُ كَانَ مَنْصُورًا. It's the duty of the society and the state to help get hold of that person killer, and then put him at the mercy of the heirs of the person who was killed. If they like, they can pardon him. If they like, they can receive some money, blood money, and spare his life. And if they think that no, we need life for life, then it's the authority is in their hands. وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا مَالَ الْيَتِيمِ إِلَّا بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. And don't go near the wealth of an orphan, but in the best way. حَتَّى يَبْلُغَ أَشُدَّهُ. Till such time that he attains maturity. وَأَوْفُوا بِالْعَهْدِ. And fulfill your covenants. And إِنَّ الْعَهْدَ كَانَ مَسْئُولًا. The covenants and contracts, they will be questioned about. وَأَوْفُوا الْكَيْلَ إِذَا كِلْتُمْ. And fill up the measure when you are measuring for others. وَزَنُوا بِالْقِسْطَاسِ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ. And when you have to weigh something, weigh with a straight balance. ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ وَأَحْسَنُ تَأْوِيلًا. This is fair and better in the consequence, in the end. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٌ. And don't pursue for which you have no knowledge. This ayah is very important, but now the time is finished. I will explain this ayah to some length tomorrow, inshallah. But here only we are translating. Don't pursue that thing for which you have no knowledge. Verily, these faculties of sama'at, that you can listen, and basara, that you can see, and fuad, again, let me say, the faculty of inferring, which is inherent here in this computer which is placed in your skull. Kullu ulaika kana anhu mas'ula. Everybody will be held responsible for these things. We gave you all these faculties and you just didn't use them. And you were after such things which have no basis in knowledge. وَلَا تَمْشِ فِي الْأَرْضِ مَرَحًا. And don't walk on the land, on earth, haughtily. إِنَّكَ لَن تَخْرِقَ الْأَرْضِ. You will not be able to tear apart our land. وَلَن تَبْلُغَ الْجِبَالَ طُولًا. And you will not be able to reach the height of the mountains. Howsoever, you straighten your neck, but you can't reach the height of the mountains. كُلُّ ذَلِكَ كَانَ سَيِّئُهُ عِندَ رَبِّكَ مَكْرُوهًا. All of that, the evil thereof, is hateful in the sight of your Lord. ذَلِكَ مِمَّا أَوْحَىٰ إِلَيْكَ رَبُّكَ مِنَ الْحِكْمَةِ. This is that which your Lord has revealed to you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, from hikmah. This is the wisdom. This is the basis of a just society, of a healthy society. This is the basis of a social order. ذَلِكَ مِمَّا أَوْحَىٰ إِلَيْكَ رَبُّكَ مِنَ الْحِكْمَةِ. This is what your Lord has revealed to you from hikmah, from the wisdom. وَلَا تَجْعَلْ مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَٰهًا آخَرَ. And don't appoint another God with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَتُلْقَى فِي جَهَنَّمَ مَلُومًا مَدْحُورًا. Then you will be cast into the hell, reproved and blameworthy. Last ayah. أَفَأَصْفَاكُمْ رَبُّكُمْ بِالْبَنِينَ. Has your Lord, Allah, favored you with sons? وَاتَّخَذَ مِنَ الْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنَاثًا. And He has taken for Himself the angels as daughters. إِنَّكُمْ لَتَقُولُونَ قَوْلًا عَظِيمًا. It's a very awful saying that you are saying. It's something which is very awful. Refrain from it. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم.